In this video, we're going to discuss how to attach your leader to your fly line using the pre-welded loop that's found on most modern fly lines these days. While a pre-welded loop does make it easy to change your leader in and out, I do have a couple issues that I'd like to go over with you on them. One is that eventually the leader loop itself will wear out and the weld will start coming apart. This can be a major issue when you're stripping in a fish to the net. This portion right here can get caught up into the guides. Another issue that I have with the pre-welded loops in your fly line is if the leader is not put on correctly, it can cut into the outer coating of the fly line and it will start wicking water into the main section, making it sink. If you've noticed that your weld is coming apart or that your leader has cut into the fly line leader loop, it's time to change this out. One of the major causes that the leader cuts into the fly line welded loop is that the leader was put on incorrectly. I'm going to demonstrate how the leader should be put on. We want to have a nice figure of 8 that connects our leader to our fly line. Just remember that the fly line always goes through the leader loop. I like to slide it down a little bit. Just slip down the leader a little ways, kink it over, and put this loop back through the fly line's leader loop. Pull, and eventually you'll get to the tippet end of the leader. Once you do, put the knots through and gently slide it up. This is the proper way to put your leader on your pre-welded loop. You can see that it's a nice little figure of 8 right there. All too often, I find people put their leader on incorrectly. They take the leader and put through the fly line loop. Then they take the leader, put back through the leader loop, pull it through, and once you get past the knot, you can see this connection here, how rough it is. You can see how it's cutting into the outer core of the fly line. So I call this the pretzel effect. So just remember, when you're attaching a leader to your fly line, the fly line always goes through the leader loop. Kink it over, put the leader through the eye of the fly line's leader loop, pull, your connection's right. Now, even over time, this leader, because it's smaller in diameter, can cut into the outer core of your fly line. So every time you replace your leader, I would inspect this portion. If you've noticed that it has cut into the outer core of your fly line, it's time to change this connection. You can see here that this connection is no longer viable. So what I want to do is just replace it. I don't have to replace the entire fly line. There's another connection that we can make simply by cutting off a couple inches of this front and tying on a loop knot using a nail knot tied with a nail and a protection loop. When you're all done, that connection now looks like this. You can see this on the next video.